The insignificant female supporting character actually became a big shot in the novel. Chapter 3. Promoted to Investor. Zai Wen said indifferently, "I don't know how to sing or dance, and it's too late to learn now. Also, I've seen that the internet is full of criticism towards me. The host has indeed done a lot of brainless things, so it's very difficult to restore her reputation. I'll need to put in a lot of effort." Then she suddenly laughed. Her smile was strange, like a profiteer who'd struck gold. "Most importantly, when I received the plot you sent me, I discovered something very interesting." The system's attention was diverted by her words, and it subconsciously asked, "What is it?" Zai Wen narrowed her eyes, her smile unwavering. "I'm very rich. I have a few $100 million in liquid assets, and with the financial management products that my late mother invested in for me, I have a steady stream of money every month. In addition, the villain's grandfather likes me very much, and this marriage was arranged by him. He's very generous to me, having given me a villa worth hundreds of millions and 5% of the company's shares. Don't underestimate this 5%. When it's coming from a company worth over 10 billion, this 5% will be enough for me to spend for a few lifetimes. I'm so rich, so why would I want to film? I've been working so hard, and I'm still getting scolded. Now that celebrities are limiting my pay, even if I become a top celebrity, I'll only be earning tens of millions in a few months. What's there to gain? If I have that much time, I could just put my money in the bank." The system said, "She's right. I can't argue with that." But wait, the system suddenly realized that something was wrong and reminded her. This was the main point. Zai Wen nodded and continued, "That's right. So I'm just not an actor anymore, I can also be an investor. As long as I keep investing in scripts, I'll be able to stay in the entertainment industry forever. Don't you think so?" The system was stunned. Somehow, she was making sense. "I still don't think it's very reliable. Why don't we go to a press conference to explain your words when they're still fresh? Besides, what you said to Jiang Ran at the end was very good. There will definitely be people thinking about whether today's incident was a trap that Jiang Ran specially designed for you. You might be able to clear your name very quickly." The more the system thought about it, the more excited it became. It wished it could take Zai Wen's place and act on her behalf. However, Zai Wen immediately said, "Yeah, no. I've already said that I'm leaving the industry." Who would continue acting immediately after declaring such a thing? Wouldn't that be slapping themselves in the face? "I already have enough dirt on myself. I'd rather not add another label of promise breaker to myself." The system was silent. At this moment, Zai Wen had already dressed herself up and stood from her seat. The system was very flustered and asked, "I'm going to be an investor, so of course I'm going to invest now. I've already checked my schedule. Jiang Ran and I attended the event today, but more importantly, we were supposed to go for an audition. Originally, it was supposed to be our turn for the audition, but since Jiang Ran suddenly set me up and provoked the media, the crew had to take a break. I'm guessing that it's because the crew must be thinking that Jiang Ran and I are so noisy. If we become the lead actors, it will affect them negatively. At the same time, the production team will also be conflicted. Although we've caused a lot of trouble and our reputation is bad, this will also bring popularity to the production team. So, what happened between Jiang Ran and me is a double-edged sword for the crew. Right now, I'm going to give the producer the best choice." With that, Zai Wen rushed to the 6th floor where the producer was. The system fell silent. Although it felt that Zai Wen's method was wrong and different from most people's, the system had to admit that her analysis was very valid. It had originally told her the plot so that she could better understand the male lead, female lead, and villains, so that she could follow the path it had planned for her. However, it did not expect Zai Wen to use some of the things that it had neglected. The system was in a dilemma. It felt that Zai Wen had the potential to be smart and would definitely be able to complete the task of restoring the novel, but at the same time, it was worried that Zai Wen would break everything down. At this time, Zai Wen had already arrived at the producer's room. The door was half open, so Zai Wen only knocked on the door as a gesture of courtesy and entered before hearing a reply.